Hello, everybody. Good afternoon. Happy Thursday. It's me, Unit 102 Alpha here. Alright, it's Thursday, so that can only mean one thing. It's Throwdown Thursday. So, here I am with some Armored Core 6 PvP. We're just gonna dive right into the nest like normal. Ranked match, and we're gonna begin matchmaking. Got Optimizer here, my premier double melee AC. Oh, I am so proud of this one. Alright, who's our first opponent today? Alright, we've got an RJ Missile Rat Fang. I don't know what that is. I see the spring chicken legs, I see soup, I see Javelin Alpha, I see a Harris rifle, which is oh so common for kiting. Man. I hope I'm able to chase this thing. Alright, here we go, and slash and fire and... Almost. And I just hit the terrain. Don't you love it when that little inconvenience happens? Okay, no expansion. I'm willing to bet that this guy's running the guy's probably going to be running maybe pulse armor. That's what I'm willing to bet at any rate. Uh-oh. There you are! Oh, no you don't. You're mine! Wait, they stopped attacking. Okay. I guess they realized that I had the win condition the second that I used assault armor to cancel out their pulse armor. Alright, let's look at this. Javelin Alpha and Beta. Okay. Coral Generator. Oh, they're running all the Walter stuff. Okay. And then Pulse Armor. Alright. Interesting kite build here. It's nothing like the kite builds I'm used to seeing. Alright, here we go. Alright, who's our next opponent? Alright, so how's everybody's week been so far? Everybody having a good Thursday so far? Alright, here we go. We've got another opponent. Oh no, it's a laser shoddy tetrapod. Oh god. You don't see these things every day. This is gonna suck. Oh, have mercy on me. Wait, who am I kidding? This is ranked. There is no such thing as mercy. It's kill or be killed. Dear God, I barely did anything to it. Whew. Sweet Jesus. That thing is tough. I mean, the laser shotties. Normally you have to stance to fire them, but tetrapod legs negate firing stances, so you can fire them while charged, while moving. So laser shotties on a tetrapod is dangerous. I remember DSA Boss did a build with them to showcase just how effective they are. Oh no, you don't. Oh yes, you do. I guess. See? This is the danger of dealing with a laser shoddy. Let's look at this thing. VE-20C, that tracks because it's Arquebus energy weapons. We've got 1, 2 laser shotties, we've got an Aurora missile launcher, and we've got a shoulder-mounted laser shoddy, or a diffuse cannon as it's called. Melander arms for firearm specialization, and well, it's a C3 by the looks of it instead of basic Melander. Alba head, VP 424 legs, VE40A chest, yep. Talbot. Okay, yep. Yeah, I'm not too surprised that I'd be getting destroyed by that. Alright, who is our next opponent? It's another laser shoddy. we go. Looks like laser shotties are on the rise right now. And I thought dual Zimmermans were bad. Kick and slash, and there you go. Rest in pieces. That wasn't too bad. Lost yellow. I can see yellow. Looks a little more like a darker chartreuse. But I see the yellow lights. Yeah, this is once again another tetrapod dual laser shotty. Oh crap, it's the S-rank promos. Well now, there's only one thing for this. What we're gonna do is we are going to activate my lovely little jailbreak frame. Oh yes, here it is. Oh, really nice hot coffee today. Oh. That looks like a Toku toy. Oh no. Oh, my poor jailbreak frame. Ugh. But that's the point. This is the point. This is why I bust out the jailbreak frame. I bust it out when I need to lose some matches. Because I am never going back to that meta hell called S-rank ever again. Never again. You know, I'm not mad that I'm getting completely executed by that Toku toy variant. I'm not mad at all. Everything has gone according to plan. Buffed Ludlow on a Toku Robo? Okay. The LRB, the LRB and the Pulse Shield are kind of standard for Toku Robo. Same with the VP 422 legs. Though a lot of people I noticed run ephemera arms. Or for Mez arms. It's one of those two when you're running a Toku toy. I mean, honestly, Toku Robo sounds like the name of a toy to me, so I call them Toku toys instead. That's just me, though. Yep, it's another Toku toy. Blue Gear. Toku toys everywhere. It's like a toy factory. How come they're not? If they're toys, then how come they're not all bright and colorful? Dear God. Woof. Toku toys. Toku toys everywhere. Alright, round two. How fast do I get nuked? And boom. Blown up by the Toku toy. Oh well, everything's going according to plan. It's all according to plan, folks. I intended for this to happen. That's why I'm using Jailbreak. I do not want to end up in S-rank meta hell ever again. That place is completely devoid of fun. As somebody who's been there 3 times, I can tell ya. Alright. Alright. Jailbreak, let's do it. Alright, we've got a Noctriher Mosquito. With a Ludlow. And an Iridia. What the hell is this? Okay, I've never seen a mosquito like that before. The Noctriher legs I can understand. That's kind of a standard, but... Boom, 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 and Jailbreak Dagger. Woo! I'm a little crazy right now. I had some fun earlier before stream. Here we go. There we go. We took out a mosquito with Jailbreak. That is some craziness. Woo! Hey. Welcome, CB Cartoons Live. Thank you for the raid, friend. And welcome, JMaster94. Thank you for the fish power. Hello, everybody. I am Unit 102 Alpha here. I am doing some Throwdown Thursday. Every Thursday, I stream Armored Core 6 here. I pick up a double melee build, and I step in the arena and kick some ass. It's a weekly tradition. Thank you all so much for joining in today. Thank you for the raid, CB Cartoons. And about the fun that I mentioned that I was having before stream, well, CB Cartoons was streaming some Monster Hunter World, so I figured I'd join in before I did my stream. And we did have some fun together. We managed to slaughter a few monsters like Glavenus. I managed to help fight an Uragon. We got wrecked by Fatalis, understandably, since I am a little rusty. Pun intended. But how's everybody's first day going so far? Alright, we've got a Firmeza Mosquito with dual Harris rifles. This is going to be another chase me. Now, I'm not really keen on winning these S-rank promos, folks, because S-rank is meta hell. You get mosquitoes, you get power bakas, you get Toku toys, you get dual Zimmerman builds, and it's not much variety. Yeah, I'm failing to chase the mosquito, but you know what? I'm not too mad or disappointed about this. Nah. Again, it's my objective to lose these S-rank promos so I don't fight these kinds of builds all the time for the rest of eternity. Well, take the rest of eternity part with a grain of salt, because I'll only be there if they don't do another rank reset. So I'm going to be there until another rank reset. So it could be eternity, it might not be. It normally isn't eternity. But I like to exaggerate a little. It certainly feels like an eternity if you fight nothing but meta builds day in, day out in S-rank. At random is almost a bit okay at AC. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for playing the Chicken Tenders from Omega. Chicken tenders, come ready to fry. Sadly, I'm doing this on PS5, but if I were doing this on PC, the sound alerts would definitely be working. How you been, buddy? It's been a bit since you were last here. I noticed you changed your username. You were previously random is bad at AC6, and now it's random is almost a bit okay at AC6. How you been? Alright, it's time we bust out Optimizer, my beloved, my pride and joy, my magnum opus. Alright, let's sip some more coffee. Ah, lovely coffee. It's a laser swap build! Oh my god, it's a laser swap! Alright, thank you for the lurk, JMaster94. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for the lurk. Let's have some fun with this laser swap. I've never fought a laser swap before. Well, not to my memory. So this is going to be my first laser swap in presumably a long time. Look at that, we just cut it in half. Oh. Save me a slice. Wait a minute, I'm the one broadcasting. I'm the one cutting this pizza of a laser swap into bits. Laser swap flavored pizza, anybody? I'll be the one slicing it. This is my pizza cutter. Man, those coral rifles are nasty. And let's cut them in half. Oh, there you go. Laser swap pizza's ready. Who wants a slice? Let me know in the chat. Alright, they've got a Celis VP-20D assault armor, which we just witnessed. Alright. They're going with Dessert, they're going with the VP-44D, VE-40A, HAL arms, Redshift Nebulas, or Regula for short, and the VE-66 LRBs. You know, I've got a laser swap build of my own. Emerald weapon. It's from Final Fantasy. Specifically, I took inspiration from the Final Fantasy XIV iteration of Emerald Weapon. And I made one modeled after Ruby Weapon, too. See, look, there it is. There's Emerald Weapon. There's my laser swap. Oh, ain't it beautiful, folks? Very beautiful. Right, next match, folks. Hey, look, it's Lost Yellow again. That's the laser shoddy tetrapod we fought earlier. Alright. Yeah! There we go. We chopped it in half. Yes, I am grinning like a maniac here. Okay, time to let the bloodlust take over. Okay, I really thought that the assault armor would be able to connect, but oh well. I'm not going to be crying over spilled milk. And there we go, Zimmerman. That's why we Zimmerman, chat. That's why we pack a Zimmerman. Sure, it's good for stun extension into melee combos, but the spread on Zimmerman is just good. It can be a lifesaver. Oh, I am happy today, folks. Got to have fun with one of my friends, CB Cartoons. He was doing some Monster Hunter World and did a bit of a raid here once his stream was over. Now, I don't have any shout-out commands, but go and check out his channel. Let me see. Let me get his channel into the chat. Let's see. There he is. I have got to get a dedicated command system at some point. Alright. Here you get. Oh, laser swap. It's the one we fought before. Oh, terminal armor. You clever little sneak. Clever, clever. Okay. Well then. Oh. Good gods. Plasma Nebula. Plasma Nebula's brutal on laser swap, folks. And they just assault boost dashed right over me to assert dominance. Oh well, at least I'm getting a little further from the S-rank promos, so I can stay safely in the comforts of, you know, A-rank. A-rank's where the fun is at, folks. You want to stay in A-rank. Oh, dual Zim. We've got another meta build, folks. Alright, can I hack and slash this meta to bits? Alright. We've got a double Zim pizza. And here is our pizza cutter, ready to slice it to bits. Yeah! Boom! I think I'm a little berserk at the moment. I love it. Oh, clever. You baited out my assault armor. Farewell, dual Zim. Woo! That was good. Alright, I'm serving up a dual Zim shield pizza for you guys. I've cut it up nice for you. Who wants some? Let me know in the chat. Pizza's on me. Wait, is that pineapple on pizza, JMaster94? Blasphemy! God damn it. And now my face is all red. All right. Next opponent. All right, who is it? Oh, it's our dual Zim pizza. All right, time to make the pizza. Come and get it! Woo! There you go. Live for this. Berserker! Okay, so assault armor was not a good choice here. Oh well. Whoa, I love that. I am back, baby. I am so back, chat. I'm back. I'm a little bit crazy, but I think that's just the combat fever talking. Man, I am having fun again on this battlefield. Oh. You guys can see it on my face, right? I'm enjoying this. Who's next? Oh, it's a power baka. You know, whenever I hear power baka, I think of the Waka 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 of Pac-Man, so I think I've got a... I got a tribute to this. Waka 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 waka. Yes, I'm seriously making Pac-Man noises while fighting a power baka. I am not sorry. I guess I'm a ghost, and that's Pac-Man. Well, I'm wearing the blue, so I guess I'm one of the ghosts already then. Uh-oh, I've redlined. Screw it, all in. Oh, now I'm just eyes running back to the center of the maze so I can reform my ghostly body and chase after Pac-Man again. Waka 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 waka. Well, I'm no match for Power Baka, apparently. I have been eaten. Oops. Oh well. You know what? You know what? You know what? It's good. Every loss keeps me away from S-rank promos, so you know what? I'm technically happy here. Man, I am in a very good mood today, folks. Hey, it's the Power Baka again. We've got a rematch here. Alright, let's get it. There we go, turning it around. Oh well, if I'm good enough to force a tiebreaker, then that should tell you something about me. Alright. Coral Oscillator then. I'm gonna get Power Bakas, or a newer meta build. Goddamn Power Bakas. I tell ya, meta builds, man. Sure, they win, they're popular because they win, but they're just so bland and uncreative. It's the same old mass-produced thing. All the Power Bakas are the same. All the dual Zim shields are the same. All the kites are the same. You don't get a lot of unique builds if there's meta involved. And double melee is technically a unique build. I mean, there are so many variations to double melee that you could do. Now, granted, we do have some standardizations, like Kikaku, or maybe the Flugel Booster, Santai Generator, Ocellus FCS, Basho Arms. But even then, Patches with Test. I remember Patches. Long time no see. A laser shotty. Harrison laser shotty. Not a good combo. Alright, we've got this. I'm in the zone, folks. My mind is clear. I'm in a good mood. Come on, get in closer, why don't you? Don't backpedal and kite. Get in close. Show me what you're made of. Show me, show me. Oh, that was clean. We have hunted down a tetrapod. Patches with test. Good to see you again in the arena. It's been a while since we last fought. Running a very lightweight tetrapod here. Look at that. Fermeza arms, lamb legs, Melander chest, see free type, Alba head. This thing's meant to be lightweight. Then it's Talbot. Oh, that's a Curtis, not Harris. My bad. But Curtis and Harris are kind of similar. Laser Shoddy, Javelin Beta, Duo 2 by the looks of it. Alright. That's not too bad. I mean, I'm glad I was able to catch up to that tetrapod and destroy it. Alright. What's our next opponent? Oh, damn, it's a double melee. Oh, double melee, yes. Okay, gamer greeting, gamer greeting. Yes, get ready for peak. Oh, yeah. Ah, these are the fights I live for. Oh, there we go. GG, thank you so much for the match, friend. It's always good to fight a fellow double melee guy. Man, I'm happy with that. Banshee, cool name. Hey, look, we've got the same exact internals. So I was talking about with the few standardizations across most double melee builds. Kikaku booster, Ocellus for your FCS, Santai generator, assault armor, Basho arms, and look at that. Zimmerman, pulse blade, laser dagger, running the BML G2P03 MLT06 missiles. So our weapons are even similar, too. We've both got the Mind Alpha core and the Basho arms, but this guy was running VP422 legs, which I used to run on Blade Master. But that's Mind Beta Head. I don't see Mind Beta Head a lot. Oh, well, technically, I do know that Baitcake's Yum uses the Mind Alpha core and Mind Beta Head together for a lot of his builds. But I think he's running Ephemera legs now. But yeah, and then here's mine by comparison. Same Basho arms, same Zimmerman and Pulse Blade, same Mind Alpha Core, Kikaku, Ocellus, and Santai with Assault Armor. Kind of a standard deal here. But I've got the HAL 826 legs, the Mind, and I've got the Alba head, and I'm running the Duo Free Split Missile Launcher and Coral Oscillate. Yes! Man, why? I don't know why double melee fights are so peak, but I enjoy it. Oh. These are the type of fights that I live for, chat. There's no fight like a double melee on double melee fight, let me tell ya. Black City Blues, Lost Yellow. Hey, it's the laser shoddy. Okay, I recognize Lost Yellow. Okay. Alright, we got laser shoddies on lamb legs this time. This might be a little difficult, but bring it on! Okay, assault armor completely whiffed.
AP at 50%.
Oof! You did not get away from me fast enough. Now I'm a little motivated. Oof! Right at the last second. Man, I love that. Oh. GG, you put in some good effort. Oh no, S promos. There's only one thing to do, folks. We must bust out the build. The jailbreak build. This time, the bust out the rust bucket. All we have to do is lose 3 matches. 3 little matches. And then we're safe. Safe from S-rank meta hell. Did I mention that S-rank is completely devoid of fun? I'd like to think I know I've mentioned it multiple times, but I just want to make sure. Look, we've got to not try her mosquito. Alright, let's chase it down. You know, I've never made a full Basho core double melee. You know, I should try making one. Hey, I'm actually doing a decent job chasing it.
AP at 30%.
Oh, it's got terminal. Clever. Clever mosquito. There we go. You know, it's pretty good when a full jailbreak frame's able to do this stuff. Yeah. Okay. I'm redlining. Redlining. Oh well. If I lose this match, it'll be fine. That's kind of my objective here anyway. That's why I've busted out the jailbreak frame to help me lose so I don't end up in S-rank meta hell ever again. Ever. Ugh. Alright. Next match. You know, I've got to come up with a better name than just Loader 4 for this beauty. Oh, dual Zim with a melee punish. There are a few variants to dual Zim too, but they're kind of mass-produced too. They all fight the same, more or less. This one's just got a melee punish with the Pulse Blade, but in the end, it's the same shtick. Shoot your Zimmermans, do some kicks that are easily abusable and spammable, and win. Maybe throw in a melee weapon for stagger punish, and it's easy to stagger somebody if you're running dual Zims. Stupidly easy. Man, I just destroyed a dual Zim with a jailbreak. It ate a meta build, and the meta build tasted good. Alright, that's a little more like it, but still. The fact that this jailbreak is able to go head-to-head against a melee build, and even land a KO against a meta build. Okay, granted, it's got trash defense, so I should not be doing that well. But that should tell you that I'm pretty decent at piloting. Kick in the back. Be gone! This is so stupid. My jailbreak should not be doing that against a meta build. It should not be doing this well against a dual Zim meta build. But yet, it is. Oh my god. That is dumb and entertaining at the same time. It's honestly a little hilarious that it's able to do that. Oh, man. Now, I shouldn't be winning these little matches on this S-Rank promo, but I kind of am. So I gotta be careful here. Dual Etsujins. Okay, this is definitely a mosquito build. If mosquito build, why no Noctri her legs? I mean, you've got the dual Etsujins, so surely you'd be running Noctri her legs for optimized kiting, right? Oh, is that a coral generator? Holy hell, it's a coral generator mosquito. You don't see that every day either. Alright, you're running assault armor. Okay, so I got overzealous. Thought I'd go in for a kill confirm that didn't land properly. Well, it's the thought that counts. And besides, if I lose this, I can stay in the comforts of air and get a little bit longer and have my fun. So technically, this works to my benefit. Oof. You know what? That's one step closer to the comforts of A rank. So you know what? This is a good thing. Now all I have to do is lose one last match. Again, I'm a little weirded out by the fact that this kite build here isn't running Noctri her legs like all the other mass-produced mosquito builds. The VP 422 legs on a mosquito build isn't something you normally see. Dual Etsujins, however, oh my god, they're friggin' everywhere. Alright, this should be the last match for me to lose, but you know what? I'm not gonna use my jailbreak. I'm gonna bust out Bolt from the Blue. It's my speedy double melee build. For Meza legs, Basho arms, Noctri her core, Alba head is one of my favorites. It just looks so damn cool. Oh, lovely thing. Alright, who is it? Alright, there's my boy, Bolt from the Blue. Oh, who is it? 100 Suns, I remember you. Oh my god. Oh god, I'm cooked. Oh well, let's make this quick. I'm gonna get nuked. I've seen builds like that. Some guy named Ricky was kicking my sorry ass with a build just like that. I think he was something. I mean, dual diffuse cannons, 2 different missile launchers, solid defense with the legs, core, and arms. I'm surprised that's not the new standardized meta. Does it even have a name? It's gotta have a name. If it's gonna be a big meta build, it's gotta have some sort of name. Like Power Baka, Toku Road, Water Strider. Oh well, You know what? It doesn't matter. Christ, that is brutal. Hundred Suns, rank 54. One of the top 100 people. Yep. I think this might be a new meta build. Melander Seafruit. Huh. Melander main dish. Tianquang VE 42A, yep. The laser shotties on the shoulders. Running the missiles, the HML G2 and G3. Gills, Walt 01, and NGI 000, Pulse Armor, yep. I think this is one of the new metas. But you know what? I won't have to fight it again for a long time, because I've failed DS promos and I'm back in the comforts of A rank, so it's all chill. But you know what? I need to take a short little bathroom break and stock up on my coffee, so I'll be back, folks. Alright, everybody, I'm back. I'm ready to keep this fight going. Now, before we continue, just a friendly little reminder that if you guys like what you're seeing so far and you want to see more of what I'm doing, please consider hitting that follow button if you haven't already, so you'll get notifications for when I next go live. That way you'll never miss out on my latest adventures. And if you want to see more Armored Core 6 PvP content, I do this every Thursday. It's a little tradition I call Throwdown Thursday, where I step into the arena with this nice double melee build, like Bolt from the Blue and Optimizer, and so many others. Now, if you want to support the channel, there are a couple ways you can do this. First method is to consider becoming a paid subscriber, that way you get lovely ad-free viewing. You don't have to, of course, and if you don't feel like subscribing, I do have a nice little tip jar over on my Streamlabs, so check that out if you want, make a little donation here and there. I would greatly appreciate that, because it's going to help motivate me to keep doing live streams, keep making content. It's going to fund my future works. And while you don't have to do any of that, I would greatly appreciate it. And lastly, if you ever want to watch this again once this stream's over, I will be exporting the VOD over to my YouTube channel. So if you're watching that there, consider liking, commenting, and subscribing. I have so much content over on my YouTube. I've got other Armored Core 6 content like PvP, I've got missions against bosses like All Mind Iguazu, and I've done other games like Final Fantasy XVI, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, Nier Automata, Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach, God of War 2018, and so many more. So you're bound to find something you'd like over on YouTube. Alright, now that all that pluggin's done, let's continue the matches, shall we? That's what we're all here for. Here we go. Bolt from the Blue, it's your time to shine. Love Heart. Okay, what's this? Alrighty then. Okay. Show me what you got. Thunderstruck. Oh, no, you don't. Bang, baby! Alright, let's look at that. Alright. Kind of a Tokurobo-esque build. Okay, I can see the resemblance. Do 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 meow meow meow. Yes, I'm vibing the Devil Trigger from Devil May Cry 5. All of these thoughts running through my head. I'm on fire, veins burning red. Frustration is getting bigger. Bang, bang, bang. Pull my devil trigger. Embrace the darkness that's within me. No hiding in the shadows anymore. When this wickedness consumes me, no one can save you and you're all alone. Oh wait, no, that's the wrong lyrics, damn it. Oh well, the thought's there. There.
At 30%.
Oh no, you don't. Bang, bang, bang. Pull my devil trigger. And that was a rematch against Loveheart, but they changed their weapon configuration a little bit. They put up a good fight that time, so GG, thank you for the match. Ooh, Loveheart again. Alright, looks like they've got aperitif and a melee option there. Alright. Let's dance. Shall we dance? Ooh, anime round slash blade. Any longsword main in Monster Hunter would approve of that weapon. Because it's basically the spirit round slash used by the longsword. So again, LS mains would love the hell out of that. Alright, so Loveheart is clearly getting an edge against me. Well, you've clearly adapted to my BS. Good job for adapting, thank you for the match, you read me like an open book. So I can't be mad. I tip my hat to you and I take a bow. You have bested me. Okay, but let's look at why. Ooh, Yaba generator. You don't see that every day. Pulse armor, aperitif. So this is a missile rat build with a melee punish. Okay. Although the anime round slash blade does apply good pressure. Let's see. You know what? Let's bust out my oldie, Blade Master. There you go, Blade Master. Time to put you back in the spotlight. In the spotlight. All right. Ooh, it's a Power Baka-like build with dual Zimmermans and dual earshots. Alright then. Let's do it. Oh! There we go. Blade Master is back, baby. Back with a vengeance. Granted, it's not optimized with Basho arms, but still. It's a goodie. It's an oldie, but a goodie. Look at it. Oh. Oh, that is satisfying. Knock, knock. Who's there? Some Power Baka looking thing. I mean, it's got the legs and the dual zims, so that's Power Baka-esque. But instead of the missile launchers, it's got dual earshots. So it's an interesting little twist on the Power Baka meta that we all know and kind of have a love-hate relationship with. Alrighty. Blade Master, you've got this. Show them what you can do. Man, Blade Master's doing it, folks. Oh, there we go. We've got a mosquito build with the Noctriher legs and dual Etsugens. But it's got a minigun on its shoulder for some reason. Is that a pulse bubble gun on the shoulder there? Oh, no, you don't. Be gone! There you go, folks. Blade Master is back. For a little bit, at least. No, you don't. Now sit down. GG, thank you for your time. Alright, let's look at this thing. Yep. Standardized Noctriher kite here. Noctriher legs, dual Etsugens, atypical minigun and pulse bubble gun there. You don't see Mind Alpha parts normally on a Noctriher kite either. So it's still somewhat unique, but it's still the same concept. Alright, here we go. Alright, we've got a Ludlow build here. Dual Ludlows. Got it. Oh, that combo though. Ooh, that's some nice damage. Here we go. Charge! Oh, no, you don't. That's not gonna save you. Look at that. This is some big damage. Look at that damage. Yo. I just channeled Frife there for a second. You know, it's always good when you're channeling an icon. You know you're doing something right. I think the legends of Armored Core 6 are starting to rub off on me. And I couldn't ask for anything more. Alright, let's show them some motivation. Dual Zip! I remember you, we just fought with my jailbreak frame. Welcome back. Oh, no, you don't. Foolishness, Dante. Foolishness. You know, it would have made more sense if my AC were blue, then I could truly get away with my Virgil impression. I am the storm that is approaching, provoking black clouds in isolation. Show me your motivation. It's a rematch. Let's do this then. This might be fun. Oh, going the assault boost strafing technique. Okay. You've learned from our last encounter. There you go. You're definitely getting better. Learning from my tricks. Alright, that was honestly pretty good. Okay, let me switch this up then. There we go. And let's catch him with Charged Oscillator. There you go. Blade Master, my beloved, we are so back. Okay. And read into that. Yeah. And punish. There we go. I'm glad to see that I've basically gotten to the groove. I'm in a very good mood today. Like a really, really good mood. I am very proud of my combat performance right now. I mean, I am taking care of business. Oh, okay, Gluon. It's similar to that meta build, but it's got different legs. It's a tetrapod instead of the big, bulky, bell-bottomed legs. Alright, Gluon, what's your game? So you're gonna kick spam and blast me with your shoulder diffuse cannons. Alright, that's okay. Yeah, alright then. Got it. Dear God. I feel like this is some kind of meta build or something. Oof. Well, it's an S-ranker, and I am in the S-rank promo, so I better swap to my, rusted out jailbreak so I can get out of these promos even faster. Yeah, that feels like the thing to do, folks. Jailbreak. RJ Dual Zim. Another mass-produced meta build, I see. No offense to the pilot, but still. You have to admit that meta builds like that are everywhere, and they kind of are mass-produced. Here we go. Bunny hopping with the RJs. Yep. And there's the kick. So easy to abuse. The kicks with RJ legs, my god. Ugh. Oh well. The faster I lose these S promos, the better. Hey, welcome, Xlizik. How are you doing? I got ads running, so you might not be able to hear me. So to that end, I'll be typing in chat in just a second. I'll also be waving at the camera. Man, that was intense, but you know what? It's good. It's for the best. All right. I just need to fail 2 more matches. Well, technically 1 more match now, because Tetrapod that blew me up was during the S promos. I know you asked why I'm failing the S promos on purpose, and I just typed it into the chat, but no S rank meta hell. I refuse to go back to S rank. I'm never going back to that hellhole. Yep. Ooh, okay. What is this? But how are you doing, Xlizik? Yeah, I've been in S rank 3 times, and each was a very unpleasant experience. Nothing but mass-produced meta builds, and no fun to be found at all. Oh, modding of the game? Congrats! I wish you luck. You got this, friend. Ooh, custom generator model? Ooh. All chrome. So there we go, a kill of Jailbreak. That is some insanity. Woo! There you go. Look at that. That is some craziness that Jailbreak can do kills like that. Man, I am having some fun with this. Next match, please. Alright, who is it? Alright, there's my jailbreak, ready to fight. But whom is my opponent? Oh, it's a tetrapod. Whoa. Huh? Hold on. Al Coral? That's your name? Tsubasa. Okay, that's clearly a Japanese name. Where the hell are you, Lamkite? I can't. I can't see the bastard.
50%.
There, come down here and face me. Man, I hate it when they do that. When they fly up and stay where you can't see them and just try to blitz your perception. That is unfair. I couldn't even see you until my health was almost gone. Okay, that's honestly a bit disappointing. There you are. Okay, don't missile rat and skybox me. Man, if I were using DSA Boss's little rat catcher build, this guy would be screwed. Where's the rat catcher when you need him? Oh, rat catcher, we got another one. Sending you his coordinates. Take care of him. Okay. Let me look at this thing's name. Alcohol is justice? What the hell? Okay. I don't, not sure how to feel about that, emblem name. Alright, so we've got a big shield there, coral missiles with terrible track. Think they have a drinking thing? You and me both, X-Lizik. I think that might be the case. This was definitely a missile rat build. Oof. But hey, at least the promo phase is over. Alright, my jailbreak frame, flying into the fray once again. Ooh, it's a dual Ludlow and dual Truno. Okay. Got a build of double Ludlows and double Gatling cannons. It exploded your promotion to A rank in a good way. Oh, good. Yeah, the Ludlow buff is kind of crazy. It's funny how one little buff can take an obscure weapon and make it all over the place. The buff has done good things for getting Ludlow back into the spotlight, I'll say that much. Ludlow's in the spotlight now because of the buff. And it wasn't before, so... Good on you, Ludlow buff. Stand in that spotlight with pride. You've earned it. Oh, nice Truno punish there. You just jabbed some needles into my chest. You know, they could be considered big metal stakes, in which case you just put a stake in my heart like I'm some kind of vampire. Damn. Okay, Buffy the Vampire Slayer. I'm not a vampire, but still.
HP at 50%.
Alright, let's turn this around. No, you. And I won with a jailbreak yet again. This is insane. Yep, dual Ludlows, dual Trunos, running Melander for good firearms spec. Nice white and red color scheme. Nah, man, this isn't the S-Rank promos anymore, so I'm not trying to lose anymore. I'm fighting to win again. I'm back in the comforts of A-Rank. So I was going all out on that one. That win was intentional. You know, it takes a certain kind of crazy to run a double melee jailbreak frame. And it takes a certain kind of talent to actually win with a jailbreak frame, considering its absolutely terrible stats. Hey, it's a rematch. Well, they're going up against Optimizer now. Alright, Optimizer, my beloved, let's do this. Yeah. Boom. Damn it, I missed.
AP at 50%.
There you go, we got him. That is some huge damage with Coral Oscillator. That is violent. Deliciously violent, though. Exquisite, even. Oh, and the missiles got him. Oof. Ouch. Missiles for the win, folks. Loader 4. I mean, it's a lightweight build. It's not going to have the kind of durability that Optimizer's running, so... But still, I mean, it's a nice attempt there. So GG, thank you for the match. Actually, let me slurp some of this coffee. Alright, next opponent. Private Zundam, I remember that one of the anime PFP. It's definitely a mosquito build. I see Ludlow, I see Etsujin, I see Ephemera, so it's an Ephemera mosquito. Used to seeing Canuck try her mosquito. Yeah, plasma missiles, just like the mass-produced mosquitoes I'm used to suffering through. And so begins, pardon my language, the bullshit. Let's see.
AP at 50%.
Be gone! No kiting bullshit here. Yeah! Fight me like a real warrior. None of this fighting nonsense. Give in to your bloodlust, take up the blade, and let's tear each other apart.
AP at
Indulge me, please.
AP at 30%.
I implore you, indulge me. Indulge me in double melee. Fight me like a real warrior. Show me your ferocity instead of this backpedaling and kiting. Prove your honor to me, warrior. Or don't step foot into the arena at all.
AP at 50%. AP at 30%.
Chat, I think you all know by now that I hate kites with a passion. I despise them, I detest them, I just flat out hate them. I hate fighting them, they're not fun to deal with, they all do this runaway, backpedal, cowardly bullshit, instead of fighting you in your face like a real warrior. And honestly, it gets a little sickening. Ugh. Etsujin, Bloodlow, Plasma Missile. Ugh. Then you and I are of a kind, Exlisic. You don't like kites either? Then I may consider you to be a sibling of mine, then. Exactly, it's already hard to chase them. And it's so easy for them to avoid us, backpedal, run away, and shoot us to death without ever having to touch us. Honestly, I feel like it just completely betrays the concept of PvP. I mean, we're here in the arena to rip each other's throats out. We're not here to play chase me, tag, you're it. You can't catch me. That's what I feel like. But then again, as a double melee user, I will admit my bias towards close-range combat. I will admit that I am biased. You like to go fast, but if you go too far, you can't land any bullets. I think this is the reason you play lightweights now. You want to be able to get close to your opponents. Yeah, I run medium weights myself, and as you've seen, Bolt from the Blue is my lightweight double melee AC. Yeah, I want to be able to get close to my opponent as well and just tear them apart. You know, cut them in half like some kind of samurai movie. Alright, okay. Power Baka frame, but it's got kiting abilities with the rifles. Ew. I'm sorry, but ew. This is gonna suck. But a real warrior does not back down. So, fight I must. I'm gonna stick this out for you guys. Alright, we got him to half health, which is honestly pretty good.
AP at 50%. At 30%.
Okay, that looked like assault armor. And fly into battle. Okay, I did not mean to kick out of that. Errors have been made.
AP at 50%. AP at 30%.
Damn it. Core loss later for chasing the vertical targets. Yep, it's ascending. Not used to fighting fat mosquitoes, though. Most of them are featherweights with Noctriher legs. And if it's not Noctriher, then it's either Alba or Fermez. Ugh. Again, I was right. This fight did suck. Alright, guys, I'm gonna have to take a little bit of a longer break. It's getting a bit closer to my 8 o'clock chore time, and I do need a bathroom break too, so I will be back after a little bit. But before I depart on my break, I will say this. Another little plug. If you guys like what you're seeing so far and you want to see more of what I'm doing, please consider hitting that follow button if you haven't already, so you'll get notifications for when I next go live. That way you'll never miss out on my latest adventures. And if you like my Armored Core 6 PvP content, it would please you to know that every Thursday here I do Throwdown Thursdays with various double melee builds like Optimizer, Blade Master, and Bolt from the Blue. It's a nice little tradition. Alright, if you want to support the channel, please consider becoming a paid subscriber if you want to get rid of those pesky ads and have some nice ad-free viewing. Additionally, if you don't feel like subscribing, I do have a nice little tip jar over on Streamlabs where I accept donations. So if you wish to help fund the channel and my future streams and projects, please consider checking that out and making a donation. Even $1 little would be greatly appreciated. It'd mean a lot to me. You don't have to, of course, but it would be greatly appreciated. Now, if you want to watch this again once the VOD's over, it's going to get exported over to my YouTube channel. If you're watching that there, consider liking, commenting, and subscribing. You'll find all my past streams there, in addition to highlights, clips, all sorts of cool stuff, and pre-recorded nitty-gritty stuff, too. And it's a nice variety. It's not just Armored Core 6 PvP. There are plenty of other games that I've branched out to. So you're bound to find something to enjoy. Alright, I'll see you guys after my break, so sit tight. Alright, everybody, I'm back. Is anybody still here? Anybody? Someone? Anyone? No? Alright, I'm sorry for the long break, everybody. I had to take care of my 8 o'clock chores and take a longer bathroom break than normal. So, well, I guess I'm audience of 0 again. Used to it. Alright, here we go. Next opponent. What are you? Okay, I see a Moonlight Blade, I see a Harris Rifle. Alright, this could be interesting. Alright, let's do it. Yep, it's definitely a mosquito. Got the strafing going. Alright, and you're down. I feel like I should charge Oscillator this guy. Just a feeling. There we go. Okay, so I didn't charge the Oscillator, but still. Pretty good. Not bad, not bad. Okay, that's good. And the crowd goes wild. If there were a crowd here. But I think I made my break too long and everybody's left. God damn it. Alright, next opponent. Alright, who is it? Dulzim, named Bismuth. Alright, so it's another mass-produced model. Got it. Sorry for my lag. There we go, dual Zim down. Down to one field. I failed again. Well, even if nobody's watching, the show must go on. Here we go. And just like that, Bismuth, the dual Zim build, is down. Not too shabby. Dual Zims. Plasma missiles, yep. Okay, that looks like another fat mosquito. That might be the same one we fought earlier today. I recognize it. Hey, I think this is. Yep. Okay, no, the other one had assault armor, I think. The fat mosquito that I faced earlier had the assault armor. But I'm still getting my ass kicked. I'm sorry, everyone. There we go, missiles for the win. Alright, there we go. Assault armor, Zimmerman, and Slash. I don't think I can do it. Oh wait, we did it! Hell yeah! Alright, so that's Fat Mosquito down. I mean, it's got some solid defense. It's got the frame that you'd expect a Power Baka to be running, but it doesn't have the Power Baka weapons. Okay, it's got a missile launcher similar to it, but no dual Zims, and it does a lot more kiting. We're on Setsu RF. You don't see that often. The crowd goes wild. If there were a crowd. What is that? Okay, that's a Japanese player. Alright, can I fight a Japanese player and win? That's the question, folks. There we go. Hey! I'm taking a fight to the Japanese players. I'm handling it. I can hold my own against a Japanese player. That's good. God damn it. I'm getting read like a book. Hey, don't you dare run away from me! Stand and fight! That was a close one. I wasn't expecting them to turn tail and run off mid-fight, but it is what it is. Let's look at this guy's build. Let's see. Wrecker legs, Basho core and arms, Melander C free head. Dual Sampos, you don't see that often. You like never see dual Sampos, it's always dual Etsujins. Pulse Blade makes sense with the Basho arms, Plasma Missile Launcher, BSTG2, Yaba Generator. And Pulse Armor? Uh-oh, we're back at the S-Rank promos again. S promos! No! Not the S promos, anything but S promos, please. Alright, let me bust out Bolt from the Blue again. Anybody there? Anybody watching? Please, let me know in the chat. Damn it. So I really was on break for too long, and now I'm streaming to an audience of nobody. They got unended. Everybody lost interest in my long break and left. So I failed. Once again, I failed as a streamer. I tried my best, but I suppose I'm not good enough. I'm not entertaining. No, you don't. There you go. Bolt from the blue. Taking out iron walls. Only metal like iron does conduct electricity, so bolt from the blue is very much so in the element to do this. Wait, what? Hey. What the hell? Why did I get title screened? It said I was signed out of my account. But that's not possible. What the hell? That's it. Down detector. Alright, let's start with PlayStation Network. Connection error. Can't. What? Oh, God. Can't connect to the server. Oh, no. So, PlayStation, I think. I can't even connect to the PlayStation servers. Well. And Twitch is in the yellow again. But Twitch doesn't factor into online multiplayer for Armored Core 6. That's gotta be PlayStation Network. Or maybe their servers. Like on FromSoft's end. Whatever the reason. Doesn't... Well, I've been signed out for some reason. But now we're back in, so we're ready to continue fighting. It doesn't matter since I'm streaming to an audience of nobody now. Alright, Bolt from the blue, let's do this. Even if there's nobody watching. Even if it's pointless. Starry Night. Why do I have a feeling this is like supposed to be like a BVO? Not try her legs, of course. Be gone, not try her legs. There you go, bolt from the blue. Ooh, that was a nice close exchange there. Bolt from the blue. Assert your dominance. It's a boat build. Overshadow. You know, that name does make sense. You're overshadowing anybody beneath you, and anybody on the ground is going to get overshadowed by this. I just got completely nuked. Oh well. As long as I flunk out of S rank and stay in the comforts of A rank, I think I'll be good. Oh god, earshots! Yeah, I'm not standing up to this plasma boat. Oof. Yeah, that was a little painful. Nebula's an earshot, that's all it needed. Oh well, as long as I don't go to S, I'll be happy. Bolt from the blue. Here we go. Whoa. I think that's a German name. I can't pronounce it. Ulfbert? Wait, no. Ulfbert sword, I think. That might be Nordish. I don't know. Kick and shoot! You've been thunderstruck, buddy. There you go, that's good. Oof. Okay, so I'm getting nuked. There you go. Alright, here we go. So Bolt from the Blue is slowly rising up the promos. But I don't exactly want to, beat those S promos. What the hell? Atsujin, Big Missile, LRB, RJ legs and Fermeza arms? What? Okay, that's definitely a very unique build there. Okay, that's actually interesting. Damn it, and I couldn't cancel. RJ Bunny Hopper, am I right?
At 30%.
God damn, those kicks. The hitboxes on those are broken, I swear. No, my armor didn't hit theirs. No.
50%.
There we go, force and tiebreaker. Hell yeah, folks. That's what I'm talking about.
AP at 50%.
I can't catch him.
AP at 30%.
That's an RJ kite. Don't like kites. I'm sorry, folks. I don't like them. I prefer up-close engagements, please. That is not my desirable kind of opponent. It's a turnoff. That's Sujin's turn. Yeah, that's definitely a kiting build, kind of. But hey, the promo phase is over, so I don't have to deal with as many kites. Hooray! What the heck? Rokumensen? Am I fighting Rokumensen? Damn, Rokumensen. Damn, okay. Alright, I'm fighting Rokumensen. Got it. You know, I never thought I'd be fighting Rokumensen in a ranked match today, but here we are. Show me a good time, Rokumensen. I'll hold nothing back. Damn, that's good. Here we go.
AP at 50%.
Man, melee canceling with the dagger is so
AP
fast.
at 30%.
Okay, I'm probably... Oh, no, I survived. Nope, I didn't. I spoke too soon. I just had to open my mouth. Alright, Rokumensen is down. Okay. Thank you for the match, Rokumensen. I was never expecting to run into you here, and ranked of all places. At Sujin, there's the Plasma Whip, a Shotgun there, the Beta. Let's actually look and see if it was a 1-for-1. Yep, it is. Yep, it was. It most definitely was. Oh, wait, no, it wasn't. No, because that's an Etsujin, but that's a pretty close recreation. Alright, I'm gonna take another little break. I'll be Alright, everybody, I am back. Is anybody there? Let me know in the chat. Somebody? Anybody? Well, the promo phase is over, so I can go back to running... Actually, let me bust out 9S. Let me bust out my scanner. There he is. Oh. Alright. Here we go. Hey, I remember you, Azrael. Yep, Azrael, I remember you. Yep, I remember. Yep. They're running a different build when we last fought them, but yeah, here we go. There you go. There you go, Nines. 2B would be proud of you. Oh! I hate RJs! Ah! Damn you, RJ! Alright, there you go. Kestrel Mark III. Hooligan. Explosive thrower with lamb legs. You know, that's kind of a normal tetrapod configuration. Just saying. Yeah. It's a Regula. Ugh, damn you, lamb kite. Damn you to hell. There you go. Plasma whip for the win, baby. Oh. That was stressful. Seriously? Okay, that was disappointing. I'm better than that. I have to be better. Or else nobody's gonna watch me. Nobody wants to watch a loser. I have to be the best. I have to be a winner. Nothing else will work. I have to be good enough. Success as a streamer depends on that. Hey, it's a rematch of Hooligan. Alright, here we go. I'm not even getting a chance to do anything. Damn tetrapods. Here we go. Damn it.
50%.
I can't do anything to Tetrapod. Dear God. That was terrifying. Alright, here we go. Hooligan yet again. And Hooligan is reading me like a book. There's nothing I can do. I'm sorry, everybody. There you go. Kestrel. Well, I'm cooked. Tetrapods win again. I hate tetrakites. Lamb legs most of all. It's the lamb kites that get on my nerves, man. I'm sorry, everybody. Alright, I think I need to bust out Optimizer for this. Oh, wait, hold on. Okay, yep, there we go, Optimizer. Alright, come on, here we go. Come on, come on. Alright, I'll probably be calling it soon. This is more than likely going to be my last match. I mean, nobody's really watching anyway. I've failed as a streamer yet again. I lost all my viewers. I couldn't... I blew it. And I think I know what blew me. I think I know where I blew it. It was that long break I took. Everybody lost interest because I was gone for so long. So... that's what did it. That's where I lost everybody. I was gone for so long. So that's where I failed. God damn. Bazooka boats. Damn it. Yeah. Oh. And kick and slash. Got half health, but the True Nose and bazookas. Why are the True Nose so broken? Alright, forcing a tiebreaker. Perfect. Damn it, no. I'm sorry, everybody. Failed again. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I'm not entertaining enough. I'm sorry I'm not able to keep an engaged audience. And I'm sorry my PvP skills are so lackluster. You guys deserve better. You really do. I'll try and do better in the future. I'll try harder next stream. Alright, I'm gonna be calling it a night. I mean, nobody's really watching anyway, so there's no point in me keeping this going if it's to an audience of 0. That said, if you guys did like what you saw tonight, despite me taking that long break and me getting wrecked when I'm serious, please consider hitting that follow button so you'll get notifications when I next go live if you haven't already. That way you'll never miss out on my latest adventures and you'll help me continue to grow my channel. Additionally, if you wish to support my channel and send some funding, there are a couple ways you can do this. First method is to consider being a paid subscriber for ad-free viewing. But if you don't feel like doing that, I do have a tip jar over on my Streamlabs where I accept donations. I'd be grateful for any support you're willing to offer me, because that's going to motivate me to keep going and making more content for you guys. And if you want to watch this again, the VOD's going to be over on my YouTube channel. So if you're watching that there, consider liking, commenting, and subscribing. You'll find all of my past streams there. And clips and highlights, pre-recorded stuff here and there. You'll never run out of stuff to watch. Alright, make sure to join me tomorrow because it's Friday and I'll be continuing Final Fantasy VIII. Alright, until next time, this is Unit 102 Alpha, signing off. Thank y'all so much for watching. But, tonight, we are going to be raiding out to... well, we're going to be raiding out to my friend JMaster94, who was with me for my little fun with CB Cartoons, fellow streamer in Monster Hunter World. He's doing some Monster Hunter Wilds right now, so let's raid him out. Show him some support. Alright. Getting ready for raid in 3, 2, 1, and here we go. Thank you all so much for watching. Have a good night. I'll see you tomorrow.